Hello everyone, this is Steve with the Free Bullion Investment Guide. Today is June 22nd, and I'm doing a review and outlook price analysis for the US dollar. This is the US dollar's daily chart, and in review of last week's video, I had shown you this falling wedge and this rising expanding wedge. And I stated in the last video that I thought that the US dollar was going to basically move up and break the falling wedge before it broke. I actually wasn't even quite sure if it would break the rising expanding wedge last week, but it did. It just added bonus, I guess, on the analysis, not for the dollar itself, but anyways, it didn't move much higher because it really didn't have much going for it right now. The dollar has the Fed coming out sounding pretty wishy-washy. They're not going to raise rates clearly, but they don't want to lower rates unless it's really needed. They don't want to be look like they're pushed into it, and that was one big reason why I didn't think that they were going to lower rates last week. Also, I think they will also want to pay attention to the next jobs report before they make any decision on lowering rates, since employment is one of their mandates. So again, it rose a little bit, and then Wednesday when the Fed released their statement, it fell like a rock. And the Fed's not going to be backing up the dollar anytime soon right now. And also we have the trade war out there that's not resolved, and we also have Iran now. And the Iran situation, there's really nothing to say about it right now. It looked like we were going to bomb them after they shot our drone out of the sky, and now it doesn't sound like anything's going to happen unless things escalate again. But hopefully things don't escalate, in my point of view. But we'll have to see what happens. But if it does, the dollar will drop further, because that's just bringing a lot of uncertainty in the market, and war is never great for a currency, or for the currencies involved at least. So we had both of the patterns confirmed last week, and now we can take those away. There really isn't much on the chart for any new. There's no new positive, there's a negative pattern, which I'm pointing that out to you now. There's a descending channel in the US dollar. There's really nothing else I can find, but I wouldn't be surprised if the dollar falls through this. I don't expect this channel to last the end of the week. I would be very surprised if it bounced back up. It looks like the dollar might drop a little bit more. I personally expect this pattern to be broken, simply because there's not a lot going for the dollar. I just spent the last couple of minutes explaining what is against the dollar: Iran, the trade war, and the Fed. So I don't see a whole lot of support for the dollar. Now, it does have support at 95.75 as well as $95. But we'll have to see what it does. Maybe it does have a little bounce here and it stays inside the channel. We'll really have to see what it does. But really, that's it for this week's review and outlook for the US dollar. I thank you for your time. Take care and God bless.